And we're back. What an awesome week. January is almost over, and you guessed it, we have all those crazy stories from the geek world right here on I Heard a Rumor. So this week, I'm going to try and keep the show under 10 minutes, but let's just see how things go. We're going to get into all those latest stories and rumors very soon. But first, can I please ask you to like and subscribe to the channel? Hit that notification bell so you get told whenever I bring out a new video or content. And don't forget to tell your friends about the page, because I want to talk about all those geek things that keep you up late at night, like if two stormtroopers were to have a duel, would either die ever? So stick around till after the intro and we will get straight into it. Welcome back to the Comic Cave, everyone. So, what a week it's been. And let's start with the elephant in the room, Justin Roiland being dropped from Rick and Morty. So, he's not only the co-creator, but also the voices for both Rick and Morty. It started with him being investigated and felony abuse charges, but the deeper the investigations went, it looks like lots has been swept under the rug. And I read a whole load of his supposed private messages to underage kids, and it was super creepy. I try not to pass judgment without knowing the full story, but things don't look good for his career, even if a fraction of this is true. But he's been dropped. Season 7 is still going ahead, and they will just need to find a new voice actor or actors to play those roles. Because he didn't just do Rick and Morty, he did quite a few different roles. Speaking of things coming to an end, well, we'll be saying goodbye to Doom Patrol and Titans at the end of the 4th seasons. I'm kind of sad about Titans. I was really enjoying it. Cobra Kai, I know, is also going to be ending after season 5. Now, you guys know I love linking the weekly rumors to comic inflation, so I'm going to give you the next stories, but then also tell you which issues have their first appearances. So we might not be getting Ghost in the new Thunderbolts movie. Now, if you remember, she was the character in the last Ant-Man and Wasp movie, but there are rumors that she might be getting her own secret project, possibly a Marvel special presentation, but I'm hoping that's going to link her into the MCU again so we see her down the line. Her first appearance is in Iron Man issue 219 from 1987. Chloe Bennett might be set to return as Quake in the MCU. Now, you would know her as Daisy Johnson from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Her first appearance is in Secret War issue 2 from 2004. I've always loved this cover because, well, it's Gabriel Del Otto art. Venom 3 will begin filming in June and will be directed by Kelly Marcel. Now, she wrote and produced the first 2 movies, and this one's the obvious one, because everyone knows Venom's first appearance is in Amazing Spider-Man issue 300 from 1988. Wonder Man on Disney Plus will begin filming in March, and the actor playing Wonder Man is Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, but Wonder Man's first comic appearance is in Avengers issue 9 from 1964. If you remember, Kang's first appearance was in the issue before that, Avengers issue 8. And speaking of Kang, I think we're going to see his character develop in many different projects, because the writer of Avengers Kang Dynasty said that he's a very lonely character, and we're going to start to get to see his humanity and maybe even his vulnerability. In season 2 of Loki, his variant is said to be an inventor. Well, that's in the past, but he buys things that affect the future. So possibly Victor Timely, a version of Nathaniel Richards, also known as Prime Kang. Now, in Quantumania, we know we're going to get to see him, well, as a real villain for the first time and get insight as to who he is. And I heard this week that when Ant-Man and Wasp go down there, they have to drink some goo to be able to understand and speak with the inhabitants of the quantum realm. The movie is going to carry a PG-13 age restriction for violence and language, and some of those clips from the trailer make me understand why, like right now. It's projected to earn between 96 and 131 million US dollars, but that's just domestic opening. I'm excited to see the next phase of the MCU, and I've got pretty high expectations. On to our last bits of news. Zosha Rockemore from the Mindy Project, well, she has a key unnamed role in the new Captain America movie, A New World Order. And Ezra Miller's Dark Flash will reportedly wear a Kryptonian costume in the new Flash movie. Hugh Jackman teased his famous yellow and blue Wolverine costume in a post that was about Deadpool 3. But you never know with those writers, because I remember in Deadpool 2, I was so excited for the X-Force, and they savagely destroyed them in a matter of minutes. Gotham Knights has cast Ethan Embry as Stephanie Brown's father, so that would be Cluemaster, and we have a new actor cast as Lex Luthor in Superman. So that would be Superman and Lois in the series. And what makes it really cool is I've met and chatted to him. He is an awesome, funny dude. His name is Michael Cudlitz. I remember chatting to him about his role in Band of Brothers, but of course he was also Abraham in The Walking Dead. I just watched the new Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods trailer, and I have to say it looks better than Black Adam. I'm really excited to watch it because it was awesome to see Helen Mirren in it. So I really didn't expect to see her in that role. In comic news, Amazon looks to be producing 2 new projects, Sex Criminals and Bitch Planet. So very out there random indie projects. I don't know if it'll take. Greg Capullo put up a post with the sketch saying, "Let the gossip begin." And that's left everyone wondering if the famous DC artist is now going to move over and work for Marvel on Wolverine. What do you guys think? In the comics' latest releases, they've renamed Spider-Man's evil clone again. So now his name is King Chasm, and he has a totally new, ridiculous costume. I used to be a Ben Reilly or Scarlet Spider fan, but now they're just destroying him. And I guess his storyline feels like the progression of a WWE superstar. We've seen the new Avengers slate. So that's the new comic with a new team that has Captain Marvel who lead it, Iron Man, Thor, Sam Wilson's Captain America, Black Panther, Scarlet Witch, and Vision. And I think people are excited because each of those characters we've seen in the MCU. Marvel has capitalized on the hype around Adam Warlock coming to the MCU in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and they've created an even more powerful female character called Eve. For Venom's 35th anniversary, it looks like we're going to be getting an extreme Venomverse story arc. Let's see. I found it funny that they're doing a reprint of the X-Men 1 Gatefold cover. That's the Jim Lee one, and it had a print run of over 1 million comics printed then. Don't get me wrong, I love the comic, but usually a reprint of a comic is usually done when the original is too hard to get or too expensive and out of reach for people. So I think this is the first time we're going to see a reprint, which will probably be more expensive than one that you can get the original of in back issue boxes. Crazy times. Well, guys, that's it for me this week. I hope you all enjoyed the show. I'll try and keep you up to date with all the latest geek stories, geek news, and everything that happens. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends about this, and I hope you all have a great week. Catch you on the side of the flipping. Okay, bye.